Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Crystal, the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady. And if you are here with us currently, please leave us a comment in the chat. If you are watching on replay, please leave us a comment in the comment section. And today is my co-host, Miss Sabrina of Sabrina Melodies.
Hello, everyone. I'm super happy to be with you, Crystal, and also everyone out there.
I'm happy to have you here. We have Charity came in and said, hey y'all in the chat, Crystal and Sanita. She called you Sanita on accident.
Okay, well, I can be called Sunita. That's okay. Hello.
We have Patriot Prepper Dav, I guess is how you say it, or Dave, maybe. I don't know. But welcome in. And then there's Charity again saying hello. And Doodley's Crochet, aka Julia. Hi, Julia. She says, hello, Crystal and Sabrina. There's Anita, Queen Momma, Hillbilly's House with Anita. She says, hi, lovely ladies. How are you both?
Hello, Anita. Love Anita.
Okay, so Patriot Prepper DAV stands for Disabled American Veteran. Well, thank you for letting me know that. So how everybody doing today?
Sorry.
It's okay.
I was just saying, talking of Anita, have you seen her latest video today where she is showing a lot of things that she bought that are amazing?
I have not been on YouTube yet today, so.
Oh, okay. She did a beautiful haul with lots of beautiful items.
Aw. Well, I'll try to remember to go and check it out.
There's a lot of charms, a lot of different things. It's just really cute.
Angela Wright and Crystal's Crochet Cubbyhole, Dee Yummie-Elmo-69, Kim G, Lisa the Grammy Scattered. Welcome in, everybody. Angela is doing fine. She asked how we are. She's drinking water and working on her scrappy blanket. So, yeah, I'll try to remember to go and check out Anita's video.
Yes, I don't think I left a comment yet, but I saw it and I was so envious because I don't think this place ships to the UK, but obviously you're in the US, so it's very cheap things and beautiful.
Well, maybe y'all could work something out. If you wanted something, she could get it for you and you could pay her back or something, you know?
Oh, that's true. I will have to I've been meaning to email her anyway, but that's a great idea. Thank you. I wouldn't want to put it on her though, you know, so I'll have to discuss it with her first.
Yeah. I just was giving you an idea, you know, if they don't ship to the UK.
That's true. I could pay her the shipping and then that way I could get the stuff here.
Yeah. Doodley's Crochet, aka Julia, says I'm debating on back surgery and my fractured hip fixed. Oh, I've been through 2 back surgeries. I know what you mean. And there's Lorele Beverland. Welcome in, Lorele. She says, hey, Crystal and Sabrina.
Hello, Lorele.
Yeah, I gotta catch up on some videos. I know Melanie has a few, and I know Anita has a few, Dee has a few. I'm really behind.
Oh, me too. I am so behind at the moment. It's incredible.
Yeah. I started my first diamond painting last Thursday. I kind of felt a little out of it, not feeling very good on Thursday. So ended up, when I started feeling better later that night, I mean, it was like 9-10 o'clock at night, I decided to break out this diamond painting and start on it. And I'm like, okay. And my mom had got me a diamond painting for my birthday last year of my Tom. And it's my favorite picture of him, where he's laying in the grass, kind of got his head turned and his paw up. It's like he's doing like this. And I think I just froze on my camera. But he's like doing like this, or, you know, something. I don't remember. Like this, I think.
Oh, it's an actual picture of your cat that they're making it into a diamond painting.
Diamond painting. Uh-huh. And I finally said, okay, I'm going to do that one first. And I finished it last night. Well, actually, early this morning, like at almost 2 o'clock in the morning. But I finished, and I wanted to show everybody.
When you finish it, do you put something on the top to secure the diamonds, or no?
I'm still new to this, so I'm really not sure what you do or anything like that.
No, me neither. That's why
this
I'm
is my
asking.
first one, but my mom has done a lot of them. So
I've done
here
some,
it is.
but wow.
Well, hold on. Just slid off my lap.
Oh, yes. Oh, it's just like a picture.
But it turned out better than I thought, because I was afraid he was going to blend into this area over here. When you get up close, it's the same kind of colors. But I just was like, oh, it turned out really, really good.
Yeah. Absolutely adorable.
And
Are
then
you going to frame it?
Thank you. Yes, I am. I'm actually going to try to make my own frame, actually, but I'm not sure. I don't know exactly yet. But I was thinking, I have these 2 pieces of cardboard, and they're the same size as the diamond painting. I was thinking about cutting a hole in one and then trimming up the actual diamond painting, and then making a frame, painting it and all that. But not completely sure. We might have one that fit it, though. Let's see. It's hard to keep up with all the videos. Crystal's Crochet Cubbyhole says it sure is. I am subscribed to over 500 channels. It was 600, and I think some of them dropped off, and I don't know who I got unsubscribed from. I know I was subscribed last year at the end of the year to over 600, so something happened. I guess since I hadn't been watching a lot of videos, it just kind of unsubscribed me from people. But let's see, where did you get it from? I would love to get one from a friend.
Oh, where did Crystal go? I don't know. I'm hoping she comes back as soon as possible. I'm sorry, everyone. Just seems to have gone. I guess it's just internet problems. So I need to look at my phone for the chat. Let's see what's going on here. I'm sorry if I look down. It's because I'm looking at my phone. Where did oh, I don't know where she ordered that from. Kim, I don't know. We will find out as soon as Crystal comes back, which I hope will be shortly. Oh, okay. Anita, you shake too much to do diamond painting? Yeah, I know what you mean. You really have to be quite precise with the pen and the diamond. You have to really put the diamond where it should be a little bit across. It just ruins the picture. I've done that many times. She will pop back in a minute. There she is. There she is. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I see the thing turning. It's turning. Oh, you're back.
I don't know what happened. It just kind of like kicked me out of my own live. The web page I'm on, the browser, it just kind of shut down, and then my phone went black. I'm like, what?
Oh.
Then I'm looking at the screen, and I'm like, oh my God, how rude. It kicked me out of my own live.
I thought it was internet. Oh, I'm glad you're back. Welcome back.
Thank you.
There's someone who wants to know where you got your diamond painting, you know, the one with your cat on it. Where did you get that from? The personalization, I guess.
So 2 people asked that. I'm really not sure. I will ask my mom, because my mom was the one that got it for me. And maybe she could send me the link where she got it, and then I can let y'all know.
Okay, I guess if you put into Google, you know, personalized diamond paintings.
Yeah, it's possible that that's what she looked up. They have a seal to put on top to keep it nice. They stay on because of the glue on the picture. Welcome in, Margaret Baker, and thank you for the super chat. Hopefully my phone behaves itself now and stop kicking me out.
Fingers crossed. I was doing that earlier, that you come back real quick. So hopefully,
I can see right here when it kicked me out, when it was spinning and everything.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that. My phone does the same thing. Sometimes it just crashes.
Yeah. I think that's what it did. I think I had too many. I had my camera open, like I was taking a picture last night of some crochet hooks that I made, and it was still open. So it might have been conflicting with the browser trying to use the camera and the app open on the device. So I don't know.
Okay, well, there we are.
Says, Crystal got some free diamond dot pictures from a company that wanted her to try them. She has a video on them. Yeah, and one of the companies, they're called One Day Saving. They actually had contacted me a second time, and I got 2 more diamond paintings coming, which is kind of exciting. Nice. They are both dragon pictures. I'm kind of excited about those 2.
I got contacted by 3 different companies. That one is that one, another one was to do with cross stitch, and another one is painting by numbers. And honestly, I did not respond. Not that I don't want free stuff, I do, but then you have to do videos that you may not necessarily want to do. And I'm not doing my channel for that either, you know, to receive free stuff. So I did not respond.
One of the companies, was it Whiska, the tote bag company?
Ah. Yes, a lot of people have videos with their bags, and I forgot what else. They have pillowcases, perhaps.
Mm-hmm. They've contacted me 4 times.
Oh, wow.
And I like their products. I really do. They sent 2 tote.
Oh, I think her phone is very temperamental today. I am so sorry, everyone. So hopefully she'll be back in just a tick. Until then, I'm very sorry to say that is just me. Just me. So let's see what's happening in the chat, shall we? Okay, so I don't know where we were up to. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, to everyone who I missed in the chat. What else is there? Oh, thank you, Anita. Hello, Melanie. Hopefully Crystal will be back just any time now. Anytime, any second. And there we are. Look, see, it's turning. It's turning. It's the phone, huh? It is the phone.
Oh,
hello,
goodness.
Welcome back again.
Thank you. I'm so sorry, everybody. I don't know what my phone is doing today. But I saw a couple people come in. Melanie J, welcome in. Karen ABU, and yeah, I apologize for my phone today. It's acting up. Welcome back, Charity. All right.
It's technology, you know, can't be helped.
Was the what?
It's the technology. Sometimes it's great and sometimes it's horrible.
Well, oh yeah, what I was saying before my phone kicked me out a second time was I really like the WhyUAsk company. They have linen tote bags, and then they sent me 2, and then they sent me 4 in a different, then they contacted me about some zippered tote bags, and they actually in the email said, we thought of you about your knitting projects to keep them in. So I thought that was kind of really cool. And then they did the pillowcases, and I ordered something directly from them, and I think it just shipped out yesterday. So I'm kind of excited. Welcome, Pamela Hunter. But I mean, they're very nice. They send you the tracking information when they ship you something out. They keep in contact. Technically, they give you links to put in your description box for the products that you're showing. And then they also give you a discount code for your subscribers to use. Now, you don't make any money if people order through the links that you put in, but they give you a customized link. Say if you click on it, it has my name somewhere in the URL, so they know which channel you come from. Now, I don't make any money, like I said, but they did give discount code, and when I ordered through them, I used my own discount code.
Fantastic.
Welcome in, Cindy, Passamaquoddy. I've seen some of the diamond paintings on Temu. They're so pretty. There is a few I would love to have, but I can't because money is very tight right now. We'll bookmark them, and then when you do get an extra little bit of money, you can go get them. Now, the One Day Savings site has some for $4 and under, I believe, or $5 and under. And some of them are like 30 centimeters by 30 centimeters. Oh, nice little size. I think that's about what that is. So, and I think I did that one in like 4 days. But I worked on it a lot because I was also waiting on some yarn to get here for a cushioned blanket that I'm doing. So in the downtime, waiting for the yarn to come, that's when I started the diamond painting.
Perfect.
So what is everybody working on? I've used Mod Podge before to do seal puzzles together.
Oh, yes.
But that's an idea. Oh, hello, Crystal, Divergent Crafter. Almost missed you. Welcome in. Yep, Cindy's here. So let's see. I guess I'll go ahead and show what I'm going to be adding into the monthly giveaway real quick.
Okay.
Now on Friday, I had added these items here, and I don't know if y'all can see there. 2 skeins of, I think it's, I love this yarn metallic. It's white with silver streamer running through it. And then 2 balls of pink, 2 balls of white, 1 ball of red of the Lion Brand DI yarn. That's what I added on Friday. Now, if you want to see what's originally in the giveaway, to start off with, I do have a video that shows what I put in. Now, this little guy, since it's Valentine's coming up, this has not been used. It still has a little tag in the battery. And this thing is where you test it out. But this is mine. And this is what it does. I thought this would be cute. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello? What are you doing? It repeats what you say. And I love this little thing. When we first saw him, I laughed so hard I was crying in the store. Now, this little thing, when we get spam callers, we say hello, and then we turn this on and put the phone on speaker. And they start talking to themselves, and they're like, what? And it's like they hang up.
If I am in a very playful mood, I can be terrible with these people. And there was this particular occasion where they called me, And I said, hold on, just hold on. Your call is very important to me. Just hold on. And I put some music on from my phone. I put music on for a while, and I came back and I said, are you still here? Just please keep holding on. Your call is still very important to me. Ding, 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 ding. And eventually they hung up. So that's great. See how they like it. You gotta play with them instead of getting annoyed. Get them annoyed, and then you know what I'm saying.
Hey, we did that every time we got a spam call, and they quit calling for a while.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so the next items, and every live this month, I am adding little bits each time. I have this bag, which is eyes, nose, and the backings for amigurumi. All different sizes and colors and everything. And they're separated out into 2 bags, the bigger ones and the smaller ones. I have 8 different kinds of tea.
The tea to drink?
And then I have some stuff I had to eat. But what'd you say?
The tea to drink?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's some tea that I got from Lion Brand. It's just wrapped little individual ones. Like this one's chamomile, honey, and vanilla. Black currant burst, mint mystique, peach and passion fruit, English breakfast, Earl Grey, English tea number 1, and lemon and ginger. So all different kinds. And then I have a couple of handmade items that I've done, I think a couple of years ago. I have this little doily coaster.
Oh, pretty.
You can kind of see it's almost as big as my hand. And then I have a can cozy, which it's pink, but like if you have a soda can, it'll fit in there. And then I have a very colorful doily.
Oh, wow.
All That's different beautiful. Colors each row.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. I think sometime last year I had a whole bunch of like the can cozies and different stuff and tried to sell them at our garage sale. Well, that didn't sell very much of them. So I just figured all the extra that I have left over, I'll put in a giveaway or something. So that's what's going to go in the giveaway today. And thank you, Karen. Thank you, Anita. Charity. And then let's see, Friday, I have a few things going in that are sparkly. And
you
then the following
to the US only?
Do what?
Are your giveaways open to US only?
No, the physical prize is, but if somebody outside the US happens to win, I'll do like some kind of gift card. I just recently started doing that to try to not exclude anybody. But this giveaway that I'm doing.
how about if someone like me, for example, was to win, could I pay forward to someone in the US? Someone
Oh
that
yeah, you can
watches,
do that.
your channel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I had always made it like if I didn't have the money to do a gift card, then if somebody outside the US could donate it to somebody inside the US, or if they knew somebody that lived in the US that would ship it to them, then they could do that too. So
Okay.
that's also a way I do it. Thank you, Pamela. And I just started recently doing monthly giveaways, and I'm going to do every other month. So like January and then March will include comments. And I'll make a video and have people comment under that video and write up the entries for that. And then February and April would be for my members and super chatters. So this month is for the super chatters and the members of the channel. And anybody can do a super chat or a super sticker. And it's not, Crystal, is this a new giveaway? Yes, I just released what's in the giveaway, I think on the 1st of February. Kim G actually won January's giveaway. For her ticket was when she joined as a member, and that was what won. So her membership won, which was, I actually just sent out the box today, Kim. I know you got the email, but I don't know if our mail lady has picked it up just yet. So I wrote it down and I didn't show you, but I did get your entry, Pamela. Thank you so much. Welcome in, Ganni Jo. So
I know
I lost my train of thought.
I've been itching to do a couple of giveaways, one for Valentine's Day, because to me it's very significant. So I wanted to do a giveaway, and also for April time. But honestly, at this point, I can't even send the packages I'm supposed to send to the USA and Canada because Royal Mail are saying do not send anything yet. I'm sick and tired of their business right now. Strikes and then telling us what to do, when not to do. And so we are really limited, and it's frustrating because the people are waiting on my packages, but I can't send anything. So because of that, I think it's better to wait to do the giveaways, if that makes sense. Rather than make people wait and wait and wait. When they are working again, I will do the giveaway.
Yeah, that is just really odd. They're on strike.
Yeah, everything's on strike here. Everything, paramedics, nurses, even the schools, the teachers, everyone's on strike. Royal Mail is a gigantic mess.
Oh,
because they're worried about their pensions. That's what it is, their pay and pensions.
Yeah. Lorele, that was super, 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 super sweet. Thank you so much. She did a $10 super chat. She says in the little box, it says, you are going to have a spectacular giveaway by the end of the month. I got some stuff planned, and I ordered something special for this giveaway, and I'm just so hoping it gets here before the end of the month. And if not, then I'll make a video showing what it is. But yeah. All right. And actually, the $10 gets you 6 entries. So, Woohoo!
Mm.
I think I just spelled your name wrong. Yes, I put an A instead of an E. All right, Lorele, thank you so much. Times 6, so that'll be 6 tickets for you.
Wow.
I think people understand about the Royal Mail. We have heard about it here in the US. It's crazy.
It's
Anita's
been
saying the
going on
world.
since November, though, you know, and it's really getting, the patience is running thin, shall we say.
Yeah.
You know, like people are waiting on medication and they're not getting it, but that's important for their medication to get to them. It's waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have packages to send, so I'm really, it's annoying.
Yeah, I kind of, that's just kind of sad that nobody's getting what they need, you know.
Mhm. So I understand why Royal Mail are doing the strikes, but at the same time, you need to stop now because you are so behind on everything, and also they have a clear, I don't care about your packages, whether they get to you or not. I don't care.
Yeah.
And that attitude, I hate it.
Yeah. It's like the people that need their medicine, if it's stuck in the post office, that's not a good thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Julia and Charity both got blessing bags from Abigail. And hi, Nancy, welcome in. I saw that you sent me an email. I'll get around to it. I saw it right before I went live. Charity says, I got my blessing bag from Abigail yesterday. I was so excited to get my first furls hook. Absolutely love it. Aw.
Oh, hello, Nancy.
Aw, Ganni Jo is listening with her earbuds while caring for a soon-to-be 4-year-old and 5-month-old. Wow. Karen says, I don't trust the mail system much. That's why I don't get my meds by mail. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Aw, Ganni Jo says, I just threw you some Yarny love to your channel, Sabrina. Yeah,
Oh,
for
thank you so
anyone
much.
subscribe to Sabrina, her link is in the description box and it's also pinned to the very top of the chat. So
Thank you. Thank you.
Lorele says, everyone's income has stayed the same even though prices have gone up so much. You know, my mom, I mean, not my mom, but my grandma was telling me the other day, she was listening to the radio in the car, and there's a talk show host that she listens to, and he has been eating eggs every day for, you know, most of his life. And one day he'll eat 3 eggs scrambled, the next day he'll eat 4 fried or something like that. That's 7 eggs in 2 days. He buys cartons by the dozen, and they're $10 a dozen in, I think, New York right now.
You know, my love of eggs is the same. I love eggs so much. I would eat them all day long if I could. But you know what? It's kind of bad for cholesterol.
Yeah. I used to
You
not
need to
like
be
fried
careful.
eggs, but yeah. Um, I used to not like fried eggs, but I found a way that I like them, that I will eat them. And I put a little bit of dill seasoning and a little bit of hot sauce. And there's this one seasoning that I use. It's called Tajin. It's like a chili, not a chili lime, a lemon lime type seasoning. And I love them that way, but I don't. They have to be cooked thoroughly all the way through. You know, I don't like them runny.
Oh, I like them runny. I like a nice poached egg where the yellow just yes, love it.
Welcome in, Cindy of Lulu's Treasure Trove. Passamaquoddy says, check Walmart. I saw they had 60 eggs for $19.99 online.
Wow.
Well, luckily we have chickens. Lorele says, I've got to run. Company coming. Need to straighten up the house, but I'll leave you running. Well, have fun straightening up, and thank you again. And thanks for letting me, leaving the live running.
Hope you have a great day, Lorele.
Yeah, have a wonderful day. Ganni Jo says, I prepay for her. She prepays for her meds online with CVS, and her son picks them up.
Mm-hmm.
Kim G says, my meds delivery is delivered by UPS, not the postal service. You know, my grandmother and my mom both get this. It's over the counter where you can order certain things for free each month or every 3 months or something, and it comes with their. My mom gets it because of her disability, and my grandma gets it because she's retired. And where was I going with that? Oh my goodness. Oh, it gets
Delivery or
delivered by
something.
FedEx and UPS, so it doesn't
Yeah.
go through the mail.
Okay. I don't get mine delivered. I go straight to the chemist.
Yeah. Lorele says, I am just getting home from town, but I have to leave back to town in about 45 minutes or so. Karen says, I get a 90-day supply for my meds through Walmart, and then I go and pick them up. Yeah, we have a store here called HEB, and it's kind of like your big grocery store. I don't know if it's just in Texas or if it's in different places in the South, but it's kind of like a Walmart. And that's where I get prescriptions if I need to get a prescription.
I order my
Thank you,
medicine on the app, on the NHS app, and then the doctor approves my prescription. Then he sends it to the chemist, and I just go pick it up at the chemist.
Aw. Thank you, Ganni Jo. She did a super chat and says, I pray everyone enjoys the rest of your day.
You too,
Well, I hope you
Ganni.
have
I
a good
hope
day.
you have a wonderful day.
All right, and that one is for Ganni Jo. Thank you, thank you. Ollie's is coming to New Jersey. Now, that I know we have some in Texas, but not in my area. I think it's like North Texas or South Texas, and I'm Southeast, so I've never seen an Ollie's here, and I know they got some good stuff there. Ganni Jo says, I prefer shopping at my local HEB over Walmart. We do too. Kroger or HEB. We can't stand our Walmart.
Well, we
Walmart
don't
is
have
having
any of
a
these
sale.
shops here, so I can't comment.
Oh, hi, Lori. My cousin Lori, welcome.
Hello.
Walmart is having a sale, $14.56 plus shipping, so 21, and some change totals for a 60 count. I think she means the 60 count of eggs.
Oh,
it's going to be 2.5 hours away. And Nancy says she'll be right back.
Okay.
How you doing, Lori? What is HEB? I don't think we have them in New Mexico. Okay, so it might just be a Texas thing, but an HEB is kind of like a Walmart. But HEB stands for Here Everything's Better.
Okay. If they say so.
Yeah, I know. My grandmother said HEB needs to stand for Help Everybody.
Yeah. Okay.
Because our HEB, all the employees are real helpful and they help you a lot and they're very nice, and so.
Okay.
Lulu's Treasure Trove has never heard of an HEB either. Ganni Jo's laughing. Yeah, Mama thought that was a better way to put it too, Cindy. She goes, I like that better, the latter you mentioned. Oh, Lori, I got the yarn for your blanket, and I'll be working on it again today. Well, Ganni Jo says HEB stands for the name of the founder. Okay, I didn't know that.
So it could be Harry something, something.
All right. And I never did show. I don't know. Was it the horse or the buttons? Is that what you meant, Lori? She wants me to crochet a little horse applique and put it on the blanket, but I'm doing granny stitch. And it's kind of hard to sew something to the granny stitch, you know? So I told her I'd make her a little pillow and sew the horse applique to the pillow. I could probably sew the buttons on. Yeah, but not the horse applique. I'll make you a pillow to go with the blanket.
Mm-hmm.
Karen says she has to go. Have a great day. Love to all. Well, have a wonderful day, Karen. Thanks for joining us.
Bye, Karen.
So what is everybody working on? Okay, HEB stands for Howard Edward Butt.
Okay. Okay, then.
I guess he's the founder of the store.
Very unlucky name.
For those of you that just came in, I had showed my diamond painting earlier. I finished it, started it on Thursday and finished it early this morning at like 2 in the morning. But it's of my cat Tom. And I am so happy with how it came out.
Yes, it's too cute.
There we go. You can kind of see it a little better with the glare on it, but he's just so cute.
Oh.
I was so worried this past weekend. The last time I had seen Tom was Thursday night, and I had not seen him or seen any trace that he had been to eat. And he finally showed back up last night, and skinny, he gotten skinny.
Oh.
But it relieved some of my worry. I was really worrying over the past weekend. I thought something may have happened to him. And anytime that he stays gone for several days, because he's still only coming at night, you know, he's still half feral, but he's used to me now. He lets me pet him and love on him, and he loves on me. He's come a long way in like 8 months or so since he first disappeared and started coming back around. But anytime I don't see him for several days, I start worrying, oh my God, is he lying somewhere, you know, not alive? Or, you know, back around New Year's, he got a spot on the top of his head where it caused a scab. And I kept thinking, well, what if the infection got in his blood system and it killed him or something, you know? And if he's off somewhere, I don't know, you know? And he finally showed up last night, and I cried my eyes out because I was so relieved that he was okay. But it was more reason why I wanted to finish the diamond painting. I kept looking at Tom as I'm worried about him, and I'm like, huh. But thank you, Lori. I'm glad you think it's beautiful. There is a diamond painting sealer that you can get at Michael's that helps hold the beads in place. I put it on 3 of my diamond paintings. Okay. Well, I will look into my mom might even have something, because she's done probably 5 to 8 diamond paintings. So she might even have something like that already. She gave me a light board last year also. You put the diamond painting on top of the light board and it shines through to where you can see the numbers better. That really helps, because I tried to do my light had went out. I was using like a little battery to charge it because my plugs are all full. And so I ended up using a little battery pack and plugging it in. And one time, one of them went dead. And I'm like, oh, man. And I was right in the middle of putting a dot on it, and it goes completely out. And that's a lot harder to do with no light.
Yeah.
But I really like the diamond paintings. They're kind of fun. It's almost addicting to sit down and, you know, get one color done, and then you want to go to the next one, and after that one's finished, you want to keep going. And it's like after you don't even realize that it's been 3 hours you've been sitting there, and you're like, oh, I gotta get up.
I'd rather do cross stitch. I used to do cross stitch a lot. So, and I want to buy a kit and start again.
I know Melanie has started picking up cross stitching again.
Oh, okay.
But I tried cross stitch one time. I couldn't do it. I got about halfway through the project and I kept pricking my fingers, and I'm just like, I can't, I don't have the patience for this. But I was like 18. So yeah.
You should maybe try something small, like a key ring, you know, a little cross stitch key ring.
Yeah, something smaller. I was trying to do a baby bib for my sister when she was pregnant with her first kid. Not if you find the right diamond paintings at certain places, Ganni Jo. Some of the sites can be a little expensive, but there are some, like on One Day Savings. I have a discount code for them. Some of them are even under $4 or $5 or something like that. For like, this was a 30 by 30 centimeter, which is, I think, like 11 inches by 11 inches or something like that. And some of them were like $4.99. So I don't know how much the light board was, because my mom bought it and gave it to me and got a different one. So, but every kit that you buy usually comes with the little tray and the little pin that you need, and all the little diamond dots that you need too. Let's see. My mom gave me this little square container that has multiple little, I don't have them over here, little bitty boxes, and it has like 4 or 5 boxes on each one. And I open one little package of each one, put it in one container, put the label on it on the top of the lid, and then I know which one it is for, you know. That seemed to help being able to sort them out, you know. I think it's a website. Temu is a website. Welcome in, Michelle Crochets in Kansas. How are you? We're doing pretty good. There was something else I was going to say, but I can't remember. Oh, well. So what have you been working on recently?
Oh, I have been working on too many things. I am doing your test knit. I'm designing some things as well. I'm working on I can show you this one.
Okay.
It's still a work in progress, but it is a reversible blanket that I am making. So on one side, it is like this.
Oh.
And the other side, what is the main color and the secondary color are reversed.
Oh, that's cool.
Like that. And
Oh,
I don't know if you
wow.
can see, but the yarn is super sparkly.
I saw a little bit of sparkle in it. Yeah.
They both are sparkly.
Oh, that's pretty.
I am working on other items. I'm about to start a dress, a knitting dress, shawls. I'm working on Stephen West shawls, 3 of them, and many items. What about you?
I have the blanket going, and that's about it.
Okay.
I have one whip, and or should I call it a UFO, an unfinished object, because it's been sitting there for 3 years, is the Tunisian blanket. But other than that,
Oh,
everything else has been finished or, done. And I'm not the type of person to start more than one project, because I have a tendency of like, oh, I like this project better, and then I'll push that one aside. And if I don't work on something after a while, I'll never pick it back up. And I hate that. So
yeah.
that's why I
I
don't allow
start.
myself to start too many projects at one time, because I get tired of the ones that sit in there and I won't want to pick it back up. So, but that's just me. And I don't have anything against anybody that has like 10 or 20 or, other projects, because y'all probably do get to them eventually. Me, I usually will rip it out and use the yarn for something else.
Yeah.
I'll lose interest.
I have too many whips on the go, and I'm already thinking I want to start another 2 or 3, and I'm just crazy.
Wow.
They eventually get done, but it might take longer because I get bored very easily. So if it's not a commission, if it's a commission, I will concentrate on that. But if it's not, then I get bored. So I'll put it to the side, work on something that makes me happy. Then the other things will come back eventually. Writing notes is very important when you do that. So that when you
Charity.
pick up the older whips, you know what you are doing, where you're at.
Yeah. Yeah. So you don't forget what row you were on, or what crochet hook you were using, or any of that.
Yeah, exactly. So on my notes, I always put, needle size or crochet hook. And this is where I'm up to. I do like a tally for all the rows, rounds, whatever. So I know where I'm up to. So in my madness, there's a little bit of organization.
Well, that's a good thing. Charity said it's very pretty, and she says I'm the same way. Ganni Jo is working on a couch pillows cover, front post, back post, all the way through.
Oh. Lovely and textured, very squishy.
Michelle Crochets in Kansas says, I'm 25 away from 700. When I reach that milestone, I'll have a giveaway. Well, that's awesome. I know you just were trying to get to 600, so that's awesome.
It's nice to see the channels grow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, let me see. The reason I don't work on the Tunisian blanket, and that's the only other whip in the house that I have not ever finished. It's because it's 200 stitches long, and it takes me like 20 minutes to work one way and like 15 to work back. And by that time, my hand cramps while trying to hold the crochet hook. So it's kind of discouraging for me to want to work on it. But I have, I think, 5 cakes of Karen latte cakes in it already, and I only have 1.5 more to go. I will eventually finish it. It's just, don't know when.
Yeah, I completely understand because I'm working on a blanket. It is 262 stitches under the needle and 550 rows. And then after that, I will have another blanket to make where it's 300 stitches and I think 700 rows.
Oh.
So it's going to be really, one row takes roughly 20 minutes. Each row 20 minutes, and it's counting constantly. Make sure no mistake is allowed, you know, because it makes a picture.
Yeah.
And then there's Stephen West shawls where, you know, you have all these bazillion stitches on the needle.
Yeah.
Have you ever done a Stephen West shawl?
No, I have not.
I highly recommend. I think you would enjoy his patterns. Some of them are really easy, and a lot of them he has the videos as well.
Okay. How do you spell his name? Is it
so Stephen as in Stephen, and West, you know, like going to the west, WEST.
Okay.
And his personality, if you watch him, his personality is just so electrifying, so much fun, so bubbly. You will love him, honestly.
And his projects are knit, right?
Pardon?
They're knit?
Yes, knitting. Yeah, he does a lot of knitting tutorials, not just shawls, jumpers, socks, all kinds of stuff. And everything is so much fun, so colorful, and yeah, just amazing.
I've heard of him a few times, and I didn't know he had a YouTube channel.
Yeah, he has a YouTube channel. Look for it, and yeah, you'll see his sparkling personality. You will love him, absolutely.
That's who I thought I had heard it from. Gina Knitting Turnpike. Lorele says Knitting Turnpike loves his patterns too. And I remember hearing the name. I just couldn't remember if it was you or him. I mean, you or Gina. So
Gina makes his shawls. And if you watch her, Linda as well.
Linda Simpson, you mean?
Yes, yes. Oh my gosh. And Linda is inspired me to start another Stephen West shawl, the twist and turns. When I saw hers, I need to make this one.
Oh. Lori, I will. Oh, we have Sayola in the house. Welcome in, Sayola. How are you doing? I can't actually remember anything that I've seen that was his pattern, but I'll have to go and look it
there's
up.
loads, absolutely loads. I've already made the 3, I think, and I've got on my needles 3 of his shawls, and I want to make another one. And after that, I think I want to make one of his sweaters. It's new, and I think it is like what do you call it? Like a waffle stitch sweater. And the yoke is beautiful. It comes out, and it just, I want to make it.
Now, I had made eventually I want to make a sweater that, you know, you just pull on over the head.
Mm-hmm.
I've made 2 cardigans where you button them up. And then my grandmother made me one with the pattern that I adjusted for the 3-weight yarn using the yarn you sent me for that one.
Yeah.
And then she gave me it. So, because I gave her the first one I made for Christmas. I gave her that one. Let's see. Doing pretty good, Sayola. So, but trying to think. There was one shawl, not shawl, sweater pattern I saw by the same person that I did the knitted cardigan. And she has a sweater, and her name is Ashley Lillis here on YouTube. She's fairly easy to follow.
There's a friend of mine who has a partner in France. So he goes back home sometimes, and he just brought me back a knitting magazine. And on the front, there's a beautiful sweater that I want to make. Yay! Lots of cables. It's very beautiful. And it's a French pattern. I'm excited.
That's awesome. I still have never tried to make cables, knitted cables.
Oh, they are so fun. And there's so many different cables. You would love it. Really so much fun. And I've designed a blanket. I want to bring it out. It's got cables. I've designed a few blankets with cables, but this one is very special to me. And it will be called Baby Love. I want to bring that out very soon.
Awesome. Let's see.
So if you want to, I can send you the pattern and you can try it out.
I have to first learn how to do cables.
Oh.
But yeah, I'd be honored.
Okay. When I've written the pattern, I will send it to you.
Melanie, I just got your email pop up. I saw something come up on the screen. It was from Gmail. Sayola's asking how Mima is. Well, my grandmother is got a cold. I think she has the flu, so she's been kind of keeping to herself and trying not to get anybody sick. Charity says, I finally got to 400 subscribers. If it stays there, I'll be doing a stitch marker giveaway. Awesome. Okay, let me scroll back up and see Lori's comment. She says, I'm fixing to get to making loom oven mitts. So you're going to learn how to knit on a loom? Michelle says, thanks for dropping Ganni Jo's link. Siola says, Lori, cool. I didn't know you could make oven mitts with the loom. Does YouTube have tutorials? And she says, yes. Hope she feels better soon. Thank you. She hasn't had a cold or a flu in years. And it's not too bad. Yesterday, she just kind of laid around. She didn't even crochet. Today, she actually has a little bit more energy. She watched TV a little and crocheted some while laying in the bed. So, thank you, Lori, for the prayers. Siola says, Crystal, I'm so sorry to hear that. Tell her I'll be praying for her and hope she feels better soon. Thank you. Well, that's awesome, Lori. You're going to start learning how to knit on a loom. And yes, congratulations, Charity, on reaching 400. You know what? That do a chicken call this morning.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Dee's Creative Hands Crochet, her I guess fiance Mark bought me this little noise maker, and it's chicken sounds. One's a peep.
Ooh.
That's the longest one, and then a cluck.
Oh, yeah.
And then the crow, and then a squawk, which this one to me sounds like a sick chicken.
I like that little box.
Let's see. Cindy of Lulu's Treasure Trove says, still here, Crystal, just in listening mode. You love the chicken sounds too, Lulu. I tried to go take that out to the chicken pen one time, because usually the cluck. I tried doing that one on my chickens, because there was one time, and they didn't do nothing. They were like, well, that don't sound like a chicken. But there was one time I recorded one of my chickens clucking. And when I played that video clip back to them, they started clucking again. It made them cluck.
That is funny.
Sabrina, Siola wants to know how long you have been crocheting or knitting.
Oh, I've been knitting and crocheting since I am the age of 9 years old. So a very, 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 very long time.
And also, for those of you that don't know, she is a professional knitter and crocheter. She teaches it, which I think is cool.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Aww.
I'm quite lousy at talking about myself. I'm sorry, I don't give much information. I'm not really used to it. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
How long have you been knitting and crocheting, Crystal?
Let's see. I tried to learn in my teenage years to crochet and I just couldn't get the hang of it. And then we're late teens. And then in 2019, I think we were in Louisiana and we were on our way back home and we stopped at a Goodwill and I saw a really pretty skein of yarn and I'm like, ooh, I want to try to learn to crochet again because Momma had been crocheting, I think, in the room when we were not down at the slot machines. And so I saw that yarn and I'm like, oh, I want to try to crochet again. Maybe I'll do better this time. Well, ever since then, August 2019 is when I relearned to crochet. So since 2019, and I've been knitting, like a year later, I learned to knit. So 2020.
Wow. Wow. I was taught to knit by my grandmother, the basic stitches. Then my auntie really inspired me with her beautiful cable work. And for the crochet, I was very fortunate that my grandfather's wife taught me. It was the day that I went to her bedroom and she showed me a few suits that she made in crochet. And she, at the time, was working for La Maison Coco Chanel. She was crocheting suits for Coco Chanel. Wow. And that inspired me tremendously. And she's the one who taught me.
That is awesome.
I just wish I took pictures. Back then I was, only very young. Or if only I had the pictures to show you.
Sayola says, Crystal, I didn't know Sabrina teaches. Really cool. I worry that crocheting knitting doesn't get passed on to future generations. Glad Sabrina is teaching others. I learned from YouTube. And I learned quite a few things from YouTube also. When my grandmother first got me crocheting again in 2019, I searched every kind of thing possible. I did research on how to do, magic loop and how to crochet in your ends or sew your ends, how to do different combination stitches, and like there was something called the eyelet stitch where it looks like an eye with like eyelashes or something. I did anything and everything I could get my hands on, little test little strips of crochet. And same thing with knitting. When Momma taught me how to knit, it was slightly different than how I knit now. She knits through the back, kind of like in the same direction she's purling, but how can I describe this?
Is that because she's continental knitter?
No, she holds the yarn in the same hand, in the left hand, but it's just how she learned. It's like, here's your needle, and then she goes in, like purl in front, but she knits also the same way.
You know what, really, there is no wrong or right. It's whatever works for you.
I'm not saying it's wrong. I didn't mean it like that. If I said, I didn't mean that.
My grandmother would say that's wrong.
Beginning. And then when I started seeing videos on YouTube on how to do something, I'm like, I had to reteach myself to go in a different direction. And it's actually the way she knits is called grandma's style. Uh-oh. We lost Sabrina.
We lost you too for a moment. You were gone too. We were both swirling for a little while.
Yeah. it's a, as I was saying, it's a style called grandma style, or I think it's like a Russian type style or something, Eastern European or something like that.
For me, the Russians are really inspirational. Knitting. Oh my gosh, they are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I only wish I could understand their language, but honestly, I think they are, for me, the most inspirational in knitting world.
Yeah.
And the Turkish people too, man. They are amazing.
Lorele says, when I started to knit and crochet, there was very few patterns, mostly the old work basket magazines. I think my grandmother remembered saying something about like that. I know she had told me a story one time that she had saw her grandmother crocheting, and she said, "Can you teach me how to do that?" And she said, "No." And I think that's because she couldn't read the pattern, but Momma learned on her own, or had somebody teach her, somebody else showed her how to do a chain, and eventually she learned how to do the stitches by different methods, but also she could look at a picture and create that same thing just by looking at it. She didn't even need a pattern. She still don't. She could look at it and say, "Oh, it's this," and then you do this, and I'm like, she's got a knack for it. I can't do. I can kind of, the closest I could do to that is when I design amigurumis. I pull up a picture of whatever I'm trying to make, and I look at that and look how the animal curves or how it's shaped, and I try to make the crochet go the same way, just like with the goat. I stared at a picture of a baby Nubian goat and tried to get the ears shaped the same way and the tail short and stubby, and you know, I looked at the way the hooves and then the knee come out, and so that I can kind of see how she does it. Let's see. So this is to Lorele. I'm so happy for you two because I didn't have anyone in the family who crocheted or knit. Um, Lorele says, I used to do that too. I use the back of a stitch, but it comes out about the same. Crystal says, my grandmother was a Russian crocheter. But she passed before I knew how to crochet. I believe I was 12. Sayola says, Sabrina, do you get many students? Is there more or less people learning to crochet or knit?
Before pandemic, I used to go to a couple of shops and also like retirement homes and teach people to knit and crochet, or just sit with them because sometimes I just wanted to talk. But then pandemic happened and all that was stopped. And although there were pandemic, I couldn't teach people. People still were keen to learn. And some have been contacting me through my YouTube channel, asking me, can I teach them? So we arrange lessons through WhatsApp. I show them, I direct my camera to the stitches and what I'm doing, and then I can watch what they're doing as well. So I do private lessons more now, and I don't charge people because it's online, so I don't charge people. And I'm happy to do that. And if people also request tutorials to put on YouTube, then I will. Also free of charge, you know, that kind of thing, if I can help. now pandemic is over, I'm itching to get back out there.
Lulu's Treasure Trove says she has to go. She's got a doctor appointment. Hope everybody has a wonderful day. Lorele says, I can usually figure out how to crochet things, but I don't want to make a pattern. Crystal Divergent Crafter says, Cyola, most of my family does some kind of work with their hands, and I take after them. I love to create. Cyola says to Crystal, cool, in my family, they like woodwork, and I used to do scrapbooking, card, and mixed media. My grandfather used to do woodwork when he could, before he got COPD. And I still have a cedar chest that he made me. And it was like one of his last projects that he did before he stopped woodworking altogether. And it's kind of small, and it's like a dark stain. It's cedar, but it's like he stained it real dark, like dark oak, I guess, color. And I tried building a couple of things, you know, throughout the years, and I'm not as good, but, you know, nothing like to the extent he was. He was really good at woodwork. Let's see. Well, was Fonda asked how much you I was gonna ask how much you charge to teach knitting beyond the basic knit and purl. Gonna not fund it. Yeah, I figured that out.
You know, if it's through YouTube, I don't charge people. They can just request a tutorial to me through email, and I will be more than happy to do that.
So just send her an email, Crystal. All right, so we are an hour and 33 minutes, and my phone is at 13%, so it's going to be going dead pretty soon. But I want to say thank you to everybody for joining us, and I need to play my little thank you video for everybody that did super chats, and Tom's going to tell y'all thank you too. So 1 second, let me get to it. All right, here we go. All right. Is there anything you need to go over, Sabrina?
No, just thank you everyone. Yeah. Sorry about that. I just want to thank you so much for having me on panel today. As always, it's so much fun. Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome, and thank you. Thank you, everybody. If y'all are not subscribed to Sabrina, go check her out. Her channel link is at the top of the top of the description box and in the chat. I was trying to say comment, and I'm like, I know that's not right. Oh my goodness. We're both having a day where we can't talk. All right, everybody. Y'all have a wonderful afternoon, and thanks for joining us. See y'all over the next couple of days. Bye, everybody.
Bye.